History is about to be made yet again for the final week of Esports World Cup. Kicking it all the way through with the fighting game community taking the stage. It's Street Fighter 6 time, baby. You already know what it is, and what a banger of a match we have to start it off. But just to remind you folks at home, again, during day one, we're looking for 12 players to qualify tonight. And this is how we're starting it off. Vicious here with IFC Yives. How you feeling, my man?
I'm good. I'm rocking back and forth on my chair. Latif is on the stage. I'm sorry. I know we got to stay on script here for certain things, but let me tell you something. This is going to be one of the most epic matches you're going to get to start off day one in this group right here. And it's funny because there's a lot of lore here, obviously representing Twisted Minds, and they're in the point tally right now. I do feel like they're in the top 3 around there, right? Such and such, but moving forward, though, the fact that Latif is the man that hit him off with a contract to join Twisted Minds, and now he's actually dealing with one of his players. So, and Latif, of course, a legend in the game, and of course, Noah is no stranger to danger. But this is going to be an interesting match of old school versus new school.
And I like the way you phrased that, too, because of the fact that Latif has just been so dominant. Despite not seeing the results that you could obviously see during the head-to-head, there's just so much history behind the way that Latif has pretty much revitalized a lot of the NA competition. And I genuinely mean that because his time in Arizona impacted both the West and the East significantly.
I agree with you on that. To piggyback on that, that guy is, again, one of the best Street Fighter players you'll get. And mind you, he's known for other games, but he is that much of a special player. But let's talk about Noah the Prodigy, man. Young buck, of course, you know that he's a loudmouth, but he does have the words and the gameplay to back it up at the end of the day. So you can't take nothing away from him because he did make top 8 at Capcom Cup. That's why you see him here today.
Truth be told, it's still a rather big coin flip in regards to who's going to take it here in this first
What's going on,
set.
people? I'm here with Menardi.
This is going to be so significant as we get into it. This first game sets the pace for everything coming our way here in Phase 1. Luke versus Bison, Noah versus Latif. Let's get it.
Oh. Now let's get it popping here. Now, interesting choice here. So just to give you guys a little lore, Latif, when he was trying to figure out who he wanted to play Rashid. We was having a little conversation over some coffee, and I said, nah, man, that is not your style. Go with the Bison, and I like that it paid dividends because it does fit his style. Obviously, he's learned to the burn kick. He's good to the mix-up side of things, but this is no stranger to danger, of course, is Latif. Already with the OD scissor kick to pop, optimal combos, back fist for the bomb.
What do you do here? Also, while in burnout, Latif, he gets to control the space. He has all the room behind him just in case. However, Noah snipes out the legs down below. And now he gets to really make Latif hurt while in this burnout state, right? Keeping it very airtight. Woo! Not quite on the other side. The jump out is for free, but get off of me, exclaimed Noah the Prodigy. Immediate throw tech. Actually, a slight delay, excuse me.
And unfortunately, he had the big punish there on Latif's side, but he did not let him land off of the whip DP. Oh my goodness. The muzzle on the potato. We're working on shoulders once again. That should be enough. And it is, no!
Not quite!
The Cycle Crusher's coming, I promise you. For the block stun, he's looking for it. That's what Noah was looking for.
Oh! He still went for the flash knuckle. He held it ever so slightly. Still trying to maintain position. While on offense, this is huge for Latif, or it was.
He could have just committed to the drive rush, but I'm pretty sure he's worried about the early burnout. Nice! Baited! Man, it's a good fisherman.
My man was slugging, and just when he thought he was about to strike, he pumped the brakes, forcing Noah the Prodigy for that big air down below as well. Low, we get the bomb implant, drive rush on 4, the delay on the cross medium. He gets the bomb diffusion successfully. He's been watching some CS2 while he was waiting.
I like the crouch strong though, better than a technical, I always say. A throw tech, buttons is a little better. I like that, holding that lead, just trying to get a little bit of that drive gauge lead, but he's a little bit in danger there. Nice spacing. Level 3, he has to do it. Cash out. No! You know what? He got the bomb to play with. It's good. Good snipe out.
So we thought. Yeah, that was a big snipe out, not only for the momentum, but also for the impending doom of the bomb. Level 1, upon wake up, give me that.
You know, he could have done level 3 and put him in the burnout, but you know what? I like the fact that he's trying to keep it safe. Ooh, no, that's a block. No! Committed to the crouch strong, churning the butter is Noah the Prodigy. Got him close to that. All you got to do is ship him out. Space out, ship him out. It's going to be a double versus. Get out the corner, no. He was almost home with the drive gauge.
He was. I don't know if there would have been enough chip damage, though, with a very, very charged flash knuckle, also taking your turn immediately afterwards. Still kept it pretty tight.
This guy's brains are screwed.
I'm pretty scrambled myself just watching it. A delay on the cross medium. Caught a button. There was a counter hit on the side of the board.
I like that. For more advantageous frames. Love that DP. Get up off of me. 2 boots. That's what Noah's known for.
Perfect parry. Being able to call out that back roundhouse, pretty significant. Already in the yellow is Latif. That anti-air, it amounted to something, but not enough. contract, man.
On the good book. My goodness. All right, Latif still poised. You know, remember, guys, this is 3 out of 5. So it's all good. You're not missing out on too much. No early heartbreaks. Let me tell you that right now.
Another delayed counter hit. All from crouching medium punch. So deceptive when it comes to his drive rush approach thus far. Speaking of which, another drive rush.
That was genius. What a way to space out the crouch to show. The low forward would have whipped as well. Get off of me. 2 moves. Nice bait on the drive reversal. Those cross cuts has been efficient from Noah the Prodigy.
Yeah, I mean, he's making sure that Latif, anytime he gets out of the corner, he has to pay a certain tax, right? And it's been really chipping away at Latif thus far. Although this is a big opening, although you get the bomb implanted, he hasn't made use of the combo just yet. This is the second time we've seen him actually successfully detonate. Back-to-back throws, what's happening, Yipes?
That was so godlike. The bait with the double reverse, but no finish, unfortunately. Okay, Noah. I see you. I know that's your manager and all that, but you got to manage this W.
Did you see the 2-whip grabs from the team? A little bit of anxiety there on the press.
Yes, sir. Let's go, the player. I'm sorry, Mike Ross. I know you're watching. You're the manager. Pardon me. All right, going for that counter hit. I like that. No technical there from Noah, so he stays alive.
Oh, he caught the startup of Stand Fierce from the side of Latif. You had caught it. Split second. Anti-air makes it hurt.
I wonder if Latif is ever going to crack in that scenario. Of course, Noah the Prodigy is looking for the throw bait. No. Wow, he didn't even parry. He didn't even want to take the risk. Okay. Got enough balls. That is a throw scenario. Absolutely. What's going to be next for the open up? Space traps with the fireball. The sand blast. Man, he's pulling those cables.
Quickly with it, too, off of the drive rush. Immediate level 2. It's been pure dominance thus far. It was a 2-round victory in game number 2. The amount of life that Noah has had, the amount of life leads, I should say specifically, that Noah has had, screams a real big different story, right? The analysts have kind of proclaimed that, you know, Latif, he might be the one to kind of take it down against Noah. There's a lot going against Noah in regards to the change-ups from previous seasons into this season in regards to perfect parries. But
yes,
Noah is locked all the way in. He is mad sharp going into this first set.
So the thing about this matchup is, so of course the standing medium kick, you know, got a little quality of life changes, a bigger hurt box, right? Now, as you notice from certain ranges, you see Latif is not even throwing it out there because Noah is pretty efficient in the whip on his side of things. So he's just trying to get counter hit damage, score the knockdown, and score the bomb immediately so he can get the party started. And here it is. Invite only for Noah. Caught the backdash, good parry, last second trying to hold up forward and get out the corner. Off of me, please.
Still within range for a back throw. This situation is so dire now for Latif. His corner defense has not been the best thus far. Move the option, gets popped up. Damn, the normal gets blown up.
Speaking of blowing up, no punish. Could have went with a lighter one and it would have been good. That is a punish indeed. Good stuff, Latif on the prowl. Drive rush, nothing. Oh, walk back from the throw. Very fortunate hit from Noah. Wow, just holding up back, holding North for dear life, knowing that he was going for the plus frames. Okay, Latif, you got to think about it. Noah, set point.
He plays so fast, Yipes. It just feels like Latif hasn't really been in control. Even when he has a knockdown scenario after his initial couple of normals, couple of setups, etc., it hasn't really been convincing enough. The anti-air does not land this time as Noah, real smart to it, just did an empty jump. Not going to spend bar just yet. Pretty wide. Oh! This is definitely going to be the perfect time to do so. Ends it with a level 3 on top of that, the 7 golden letters.
That was dominant. I ain't going front. I didn't think that was going to be the result. Maybe a 3-2 on either side, but Noah the Prodigy looks like he came to play. You know, there's been a lot of talks in town that he's been pretty quiet on the results side of things, but when it comes to the grand stage, there's no doubt about it. Noah the Prodigy is going to play at the top echelon level. Man. But yeah, that was a pretty much a match of cat and mouse. Obviously, the thing about Noah that makes him scary is that he's always active in terms of trying to be in those little space trap scenarios where he's always looking for a whiff punish. But at the end of the day, even though if he's not opening you up, he's walking you down. Now, the problem with Latif is he just couldn't get it open up unless, of course, Noah made a mistake.
Yeah, and there were some severe mistakes that we saw in game number 1 from the side of Noah the Prodigy. But to be honest, these were mistakes that were kind of heavily weighted to a higher reward rather than a risk, right? Like the options where he chose to do like an OD uppercut, it would have killed for the round. So I don't think they were necessarily too severe. I think Noah played it much more calculated than we're used to.
And I love that Noah wasn't thirsty to spend level 3 in certain scenarios. Obviously, he got him half down. Usually, naturally for me, when I'm playing, when I'm in burnout, I'll go for the level 3 immediately because I want my drive gauge. However, in his case, he kept the meter just to have a defensive advantage in case there's a drive impact or drive reversal, whatever the case may be. So yeah, this man had a lot of options. All his options was knocked down right there. The jump back, he was trying to bait out the drive reversal, of course, the classic Noah bait. But the finish, dominant performance from Noah. with a perfect on top of that. Thanks for the contract,
Yeah. We had this talk right before EWC, actually, like a couple of days prior to us even going live, man. Noah the Prodigy, he is not going to be playing anywhere near scared. Even if he was kind of nervous or anxious, not going to be showing today. But what is showing right now on your screen, Narukun getting ready to step up on the stage, and he's been doing a fantastic job with that Kimberly. And I got to say, he's got quite the challenge ahead of him, but he has been so impressive to watch these last couple of months, man. I'm so happy to see him qualify on the big stage.
I appreciate production catching the wide eyes. I'm a fan just off of the wide eyes, okay? Narukun, of course, and my Habibi, Angry Bird, of course, he is no stranger to the grand stage. Of course, qualifying through SFL finals, which is pretty dope. So there's no doubt in my mind that he could make it far here, but he got to go through his opponents little by little, slowly but surely. Now, Kimberly versus who is the question?
It has to be Akuma, right?
Yeah, Angry Bird has definitely been playing a lot of Akuma. He said that he does have Ken for certain matchups in the pocket just in case, but I think it's safe to say that he's going to lock in with Akuma throughout the whole tournament.
I did have a chance to talk to him over at EVO backstage in regards to like how he feels competitively about Ken right now. He just feels like it's not the type of way he wants to play and control the space. Like Akuma just has like the better tools, and let's be honest, he really does. But how does that work out against someone so aggressive like Kimberly?
Well, as long as he don't fall for elbow shenanigans, he should be all right. Of course, Akuma's known for the low health side of things, and Kimberly's love baiting out reversals, right? So as long as he stays solid, he stays good with the foot, he stays short ranges, I feel like he'd be just fine. And of course, knowledge checks on the run stops is very important here.
Yeah. One of the things I do enjoy about the changes in regards to Kimberly's kit right now is how much you can enforce pressure just based off of medium kick, right? We do have like the spacing traps that she's known for. We do have cancel a button through that, but more importantly, being able to do standing medium kick into crouching medium kick as a true block string off of drive rush cancel is just so important, because if you look at the frame data off of crouching medium kick, it leads to a true strike throw mix-up.
And that's the name of the game. Big damage, condition your opponent, all for the love of the 50-50. Love it. But that's all. That's why it's so important in the neutral to keep it controlled and keep it tame. Angry Bird is definitely with it. Narukun, of course, definitely with it. These guys know what's at stake here. Yo, I'm excited to see some street fight. I hope everybody's at home relaxing and chilling. Please let everybody know that we are live. I know that the time zones is a little different, but at the end of the day, we all celebrating fighting games. And man, we closing now, huh?
I believe so.
I hope so.
Y'all don't even understand. Like, Yipes looked right at me. He's like, we're closing? Hell yeah, we're closing.
This is dope, man. Look, man, again, I sound like a broken record when I say this, but it's holes in the wall, pizzerias, arcades, grocery stores, to grand stages in Saudi Arabia. It's kind of nuts, dude.
It is a wild journey, man, and I'm glad that everybody that's been a part of it is still continuing to celebrate. And let's go on with the celebration, man. We got game number 2. We got match number 2. It's time to see who moves on to face off against Noah the Prodigy. Is it going to be Narukun? Is it going to be Angry Bird? We're about to find out. Game number 1.
Let's go.
Here we go.
I love the ancestral whistles.
Yeah.
I don't even know what instrument it is, to be honest with you. Night already. Wow, you was already awake? Must have been watching the tapes. Caught the tap parry, exposed like bad cable wires. Oh, you're trying to anti-air. You probably thought it was going to be an empty demon flip for sure, so good snipe out there from Angry Bird.
The fact that it stayed on the same side, too. Kind of rough, but Narukun luckily not too far into the corner. I spoke way too soon, you guys. I spoke way too soon. Give me a level 1 real quick.
Dominant!
Perfect.
B-U-S-S-A-S-S.
Yes, sir.
Check the tapes. This man is on one. Okay, I like that. Spaced out jab fireball. But he already represented. He let the elbow whiff, right?
Yep.
He's trying to keep it safe on the neutral. No unnecessary jumps. Angry Bird is playing phenomenal. Narukun, though, scores the corner. Get off of me.
Again, he is so willing to spend the meter. The first time he checked the run. The second time, upon wake up, just clearing the corner is Narukun. The run stop shenanigans, as you had mentioned. However, that was a counter hit. Angry Bird was just trying to steal his turns. Great block on the overhead.
Nice shimmy. Now, Angry Bird is pretty good at baiting out drive impacts and reacted to it with super. So let's see if he's going to do this here. Narukun's not even going to give it to him. Layered dynamite.
Damn.
Lovely quality of life changes there for Kimberly. Yep. Double the trash on the floor. Love it. Explosive. Nice. Looks like he tried to jump or neutral jump. Either or. The dynamite special, no, we killing frames for the proper damage. Level 3, there is no rewind button on that tape deck.
Yeah, dude, that's vintage, man. You know the rewind button doesn't work, but I'll tell you what, the buff, it'll definitely be working out for Narukun. You thought you could get away with it? Not here, not now. Again. Whoa, my God!
Let's go.
What kind of Air Maxes does he have on right now?
Toes. Toe Maxes.
Toe Max 95s?
DP, where you going? Oh my God, the pressure's on. Nice snipe out on the parry. Burnout situation. Hold that. You ain't gonna react. Oh, no balls on the side of Narukun. I didn't even catch that.
Damn, dude. The fake meaty fireball set up to force the parry. Narukun wasn't even ready for it either, too. He let go of it so quickly, and in came the big punish counter. Angry Bird playing something real serious out of this first set.
Eat a plate of food on that. Lovely. Looks so clean. Who's gonna hoist that is the question. Oh man, my Habibi is going off right now. Listen, you know, in our job, I don't like being biased, but this is one of my favorite players in the world currently. So he's playing dominant as he should. He looks very well prepared, but I'm not taking nothing away from Narukun. He's still looking hungry and still looking poised to do some damage.
And we get the soundtrack change? Hell yeah.
Morale booster, huh?
A little bit. I mean, it's going to change up if level 3 happens. Elbow shenanigans, you had talked about it, gets blown up sky high.
Well, the fact that he was ready for that instead of the cross-up, very impressive from Angry Bird. Oh, the delayed dive kick. Narukun was respecting the bottom brick chop.
Bottom what?
The bottom brick.
But this brick definitely hits back. I'll tell you what, the forward throw now starting to accumulate a decent amount of damage. That roundhouse will blow up Angry Bird's initial out.
I was about to say it was about to be layered offense, kind of like that crepe in the corner.
Oh my God, he's flattening crepes on the top of Kimberly's dome. That is crazy.
We all know Akuma knows karate. Okay. I don't even know what's karate. No, excuse me. Power of nothingness. But he's evil though, right? The dark Hado.
He's definitely like a Satsui no Hado user.
There you go. The cross up deep. I like how he delayed it though, just to throw off the perfect parry. Very nice.
I'm liking this so far. The aggression, all in Angry Bird's favor. So, okay, we do at least get to check the far heavy punch. A lot of recovery on that bad boy. Drive rush up on him there, trying to keep the strings tight. No, goes for a throw instead underneath the fireball, but nothing too big out of it. I wonder if he could have gone for a Vagabond level 3.
Possibly, but I'm loving the blocks on these overheads right here from Angry Bird. That is definitely what's keeping him alive. Trying to catch a check attempt there with the adamant flame. Sweet, not even. The stage, oh, reset, that was sneaky. Conditioning, no shampoo. I see the dandruff. Oh my God. Oh my God, look both ways before you cross the string.
Damn, head and shoulders.
Lord, that's boss. The guy catch that? Oh, vicious, ladies and gentlemen. I swear if I had the round of applause sound effect right now, I hit it.
We got to get the soundboard to production ASAP, honestly. I think that'd be great. Dude, Angry Bird is looking too clean and on point right now. Narukun has not been able to get any of his layered offense started initially. Like, we saw maybe a couple of sequences with Bomb. We saw level 3 come out from the side of him. We saw him try to dictate the pace with a couple of throws, but there's just something about Angry Bird afterwards, man. That one shot that
it's the one thing I want to highlight with Angry Bird is his defense. Because, you know, I'm pretty sure, and if I'm in Narukun's shoes, if I see that those overheads are getting blocked and those elbows are getting exposed, I would be a little bit worried in terms of how am I actually going to open up Angry Bird.
That's fast. Like, how do you stop a man who's so willing to spend meter as well, right?
Yeah.
Like, he's done great with his calls on the uppercuts. He's done great whilst in burnout.
Speaking of which, he got him close on the burnout. Going for the throw, trying to snipe out a wake-up parry. That's why he's going for it. He's going to commit. He has enough health to eat a wake-up DP or whatever it is that he wants. Good catch on the 4th try. Caught Angry Bird out of the backdash and a jumping. Narukun showing signs of life here.
Yeah, we don't want it if it's too free, honestly. We've already had one a little bit earlier from the previous set. Overhead does not get checked. It does catch a counter hit, so there might have been a late check from the side of Narukun. But again, OD uppercut, just to suppress the potential offense. I'm liking this right now. Corner carry.
Trying to bait out the parry.
You're hella dead.
Definitely dead. Yo, the way he's layering his throw setups and his shimmies, love it. The conditioning is there. And of course, low life, so you're more prone to tech, right?
It feels that way. It definitely feels that way. You saw the attempt of the overhead. Luckily for Narukun does get the throw. Damn. Oh no.
Flame is so adamant. Adamant nature. Attack power up.
That is correct. That is correct. I see your sides. I see you're a master trainer for sure.
Oh, no check, no attempt. I like that. Take my turn back. Pretty much sniped out the throw attempt from Narukun. Level 3, that's what I would have done. Survey says, is it a finish or not? Burnout for sure.
I think it's killing.
Okay, wow. Give it up for Angry Bird. Dominant. performance. 3 donut. That's been 3-0 so far.
That is correct. That one was the closest one thus far. It was 2 rounds from both ends, but it's Angry Bird taking it all the way. And you know the guy up there, he's like, yo, how did you know that combo was going to kill?
Yeah.
Well, if you look up the calculations here.
First of all, Angry Bird's gonna be like, Habibi, you play Akuma? But listen, man, credit to Narukun, but the highlight here is Angry Bird. Dude, defense is the highlight for me. Now, when I say defense, it's not only on the blocking side of things, but he pick and choose when exactly he wanted to do EX reversals off on the wake up.
Right.
And it's mind you, he's doing it early rounds. And I'm pretty sure late in the rounds, he'll probably think twice, but he's trying to set the tone just to throw off Narukun's offense a little bit and make him think twice in terms of trying to rush down.
And that's pretty significant, right? Because those big openers lead to so much momentum, and she is heavily a character that relies on said momentum. You see how many stops that Angry Bird has, and most of the time you would think, man, when will he stop waking up with this decision? Like, do you know how much damage you're going to eat if I block this? The chance is, though, I mean, like, the big mind game is whether or not you actually do block it, right? Like, whether or not you actually believe he's not going to do it. And that's the mind game in and of itself.
Oh, man, that looks scary. That setup that he does there to the level 1, it always looks like it's going to drop sometimes. But, man, Angry Bird, dude, again, highlight his defense and his offense. Condition Narukun well to attack or just try to hold up. And, of course, eliminating the elbow feints to bait out the DPs. Every Kimberly salivates looking for that bait, right? But Angry Bird did not let Narukun get comfortable. So that was awesome sauce.
I like that. I need extra.
Look at this. Noah the Prodigy. From Lone Park. I've seen a lot of green and roses out there.
I definitely have seen the same. I've taken some Google Maps to it. You know, I wanted to see what that's about, but there's just something special about these two going at it, right? I feel like the relationship that they have between Angry Bird, Big Bird, and Noah the Prodigy have been very, very tight-knit, right? They're all like Shotos of the same dojo, honestly. And you could see the growth from both of these players, just the amount of interactions that they've had together. You could see like how much they're really taking this seriously going into Esports World Cup. I mean, there's so many other tournaments out there, but this is the one for them right now.
Yeah.
This is the one that just means so much to both. I mean, to be honest with you, Noah's big debut, the whole circuit leading into Esports World Cup, that's what put Noah up on the map even more so, right?
Yep. Actually, funny enough, now that I'm thinking about it, I really started his EWC career, if you will, from last year. I think the last time these guys met was for a qualifying spot. Angry Bird did beat Noah the Prodigy. That was possibly the last time these guys met was last season. So I know for a fact, I think it was the mix-up. I'm not sure. There was one that was
It had to be the mix-up.
Yeah, it was one with the mix-up. It's the one where Noah beat Lashar.
That's right.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure that was the last time they met. Sure, they probably played casuals, but all of that doesn't matter when it comes to the grand stage.
Yeah, and I agree with that. So let's see if whether or not it's going to be the same characters. You did talk about Ken being in the back pocket for certain matchups. A little bit of a preview, ladies and gentlemen. We might see it against Noah from the side of Angry Bird.
Yeah, I think he has a good win rate when it comes to going up against Noah with Ken, and plus a lot of longevity. Akuma, of course, offensive power, but a little low on the vitality side, if you will. Now we got a character like Ken who's a little more healthy and a little more explosive when it comes to setting up throw loops and just setting up offense in general.
Yeah, couldn't agree with you more. Let's find out if it pays off. And let's see if we can get a little bit more than just a 3-0.
Now I know Noah right now is like, oh my God, I cannot whiff against this guy. So I have to make sure every button counts, even if it's on block. At least you can set something up from there. Nice DP, the fierce one on top of that.
Plenty of time to react. Checks the dash-up approach. Wasn't anything big. The drive rush now getting checked pretty significantly. And now the throw bait. Angry Bird making his mark already. Noah the Prodigy at a third of his health. Maybe less now after that throw. The back dash and a delayed back throw from Angry Bird.
What a size
Damn,
up.
son!
What a size up. Is this guy Kurt Hennings? Are you serious?
Perfect.
My goodness, throw the towel in there and smack the gum into Noah's face, if you will. Jesus, caught him walking back and reached the big toe. That's Throw City. He's gonna condition him now. No, Angry Bird ain't gonna give it to him. Target combo. Get the hell up off me. Another throw. Caught Noah waking up buttons. Oh, he was thinking about it. A fierce
So
DP.
far, that was way so far too. Noah the Prodigy could have potentially gotten a big opener. Okay, trying to check the overhead. Angry Bird does get thrown for it, and immediately throw baiting is Noah the Prodigy. Get off of me again. Angry Bird's still on fire, no pun intended.
He's got to round up. Why not? He got to test the waters. You must respect me on the wake up. Trying to go for the burnout. Oh, speaking of which, I mean, Noah doesn't mind. We already know. Dome. Looking for the counter here. I promise you that would have been a confirm. And Angry Bird is just aggressive today, baby.
That's definitely the way to put it. Aggressive has been the nature of Angry Bird thus far, and it's paying off dividends. Funny enough, the neutral phase of the match is so difficult to call against Angry Bird. You talking about not whiffing a single button? Boy, are you correct. You can't even jump on this man.
So he does certain scenarios just to set up an anti-air, knowing that he got the lead. So you saw that he did the back throw, and he just waited all day on the good carpet to hit him with an EXDP. He got those. The helicopter proper. Oh, that looked like it was a low forward. He hit the wrong button. Unfortunate. Oh, no.
Damn, get rid of the rest of the drive gauge. Double DI, you already know a triple, but not in time. Noah the Prodigy able to counter that.
Good trade. And a back throw on top of that. Oh, okay. The buster, you think I can't do it too? Ooh! He out of here, he in there. Come on, man, that's Ken Masters.
Yeah, dude. I can't actually believe he held it down the run into the DP the first time. Oh, mad far. Oh, speaking of far.
You know what they say? This is Luke's team. No, this is Noah's team. Yeah. Let's go. Man, there's blood spilling on this good carpet right here. Good neutral on top of that. Nice, perfect parry to cut through the wind, but good technical there from Noah.
Oh, parry, delay on the throw. Noah is ready for it. Fierce Jinrai punish counter is there, as it should be.
Nice. Okay, Noah, looking good. Nice throw attempt. Okay, the DP here from Angry Bird, the run DP. Oh, try to check, but he should have hit the faster button. Could have been a stand jab better, but it is what it is.
And I like stand jab for that matter, too, because stand jab pushes him significantly forward, but not quite burnout just yet. Fireball will probably do it. It is.
Oh, you got 2 meters to... Oh!
My!
Size of my... Woo! You're reaching, you're hugging the air, my boy.
That's a lot of hair. That's a lot of air to hug, excuse me. Not hair. Definitely not that. But Angry Bird back-to-back throw baits against Noah.
You know, Noah ain't the type to tech that much. That's how you know Angry Bird is conditioning him very well, to the point where he sent them to the character select screen, and Lord and behold, we do see Cammy White on the character select screen. Would this work against Angry Bird's Ken? I don't know. Maybe the Akuma. I don't know about the Ken, but you know what? It is what it is. You know what? These are the characters that you train for the whole season. Well, show me what you got.
I am kind of curious to pick your brain about that. Like, why? I guess, like, having the switch up to Cammy, sure to at least take a notch from Angry Bird's belt. But the Akuma, I feel like, is going to be much worse for Cammy, right?
Yeah.
Like, by default.
Yeah, I'm speaking on it more on the terms of Angry Bird has a lot of experience in terms of this matchup, especially.
Okay.
Yeah,
that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I've seen it mostly from SFL EU. All of the Cammies, he did very well against with Ken.
That's the intel I needed to hear.
There you go. My God, you know I got you, bro. I'll text it to you too.
You can just say it, baby. I'm here. I'm listening all the time.
My brother. Let's go. Trying to get the counter with the crouch fist. Aggressive nature here from Angry Bird.
Ooh, an excellent time to jump back. Noah the Prodigy, a significant clip against the stand roundhouse. That bad boy has mad recovery on it, but Noah the Prodigy willing to spend that cash, as he should. A little bit of a comeback now, potentially.
I like how at the highest level, everybody be like disappointed that they got to kill with like a level sometimes, right? You saw Noah like nodded his head like, damn, I got to spend it. Well, hey, it is what it is. Okay, you're doing good, Noah. A long pot. Man, I've seen concrete and trenches out there too with those roses and grass. Oh, scoop. Let me get another one. It would have worked.
Ooh. I wonder if there was time to uppercut there, but the parry was the choice from Noah. Would have been a pretty sizable reward if he got the perfect parry.
I would have done
with the medium. Yeah, I mean, both options would have worked.
Get off of me. Oh, no DP. He's sizing up for it.
Damn!
There we go. My man.
A grown man confirmed.
My man Noah said, you are not sending me to the losers just yet. You know, you got to look at it like this. It's a lot of team pressure as well. Of course, representing Twisted Minds. You just watched Latif. I didn't want to say it that way. Latif is my guy, but it is what it is. I was 3-0. Now, moving forward, you want to still perform at the highest levels. Even if you lose, it doesn't matter. It's more so you want to stay consistent. That way you can stay in that nice little flow state as you're competing, moving on in these groups.
True.
So let's see. Let's go. All right, we at low forward range. No? There it is. We here.
A little bit of a measuring tool, right? Standing medium kick actually for both. I think more so for Cammy, a little less risk behind it because you can't duck, or you, even if you try to duck it, you'll still be able to get hit. But as I ramble, couldn't get that shot out. We do get the enhanced Tatsu. Now the corner pressure is going to be pretty significant. Or so we thought. Angry Bird willing to let go of his turn.
Properly spaced dive kick, and we churning that butter. We're going for a whip punish, man. Target combo. We haven't seen a stand roundhouse yet from Angry Bird. He is respecting the neutral of Noah the Prodigy. Beautiful, perfect parry. We don't need quality of life changes to nerf me. Trust me, I still got those. The legs into the Jin Ryan. Wow, no drive rush. Now he does.
Yeah, he was a little dry on the drive gauge if you looked at it, saving it for that exact moment.
Good
that was so smart for Angry Bird.
True. So the thing I love about Angry Bird, so you know there's a lot of Kens that like moving back and forth a lot. This guy parks. He waits. He'll wait for like a low forward to see if you're trying to drive rush, so he can check you, or he's just trying to wait for a jump in. Oh my God. Lord have mercy. Throw.
That was a defensive back throw. You saw the counter hit as well against Noah the Prodigy. No uppercut. Very difficult to snipe, to be fair, on a very, very deep dive spin. Damn! Counter hit, standing medium kick. We got that link for sure. Oh, you got to be hella dead, right? I mean, there's no other way to spin it, to be fair with you. As soon as that hit landed, you saw how much drive gauge was available for Angry Bird. Level 3 is all that's necessary. Rejects Angry Bird, moving on. Qualifying into phase number 3.
Yo, you know,